I don't think it's a disadvantage. I think that's one good thing we do. They came out early throwing the football. One good thing we do, we said, hey, we got to play the game. If it's on grass, if it's on turf, or whatever. You're talking about a good kicker. I mean, that's a 49-yard field goal. It looked like it had plenty of maybe as much as 10 yards to spare. We come out here early throwing the football. Great catch by David Boston. Stanley Jackson's our quarterback. Captain put it up. They're trying to cover David one-on-one, and number 9 there. First of 9 catches he had during the ball game.
All right, didn't get any points. Michigan State gets nothing right there.
Antoine Winfield, look at number 11. You're talking about a ball game. Had 10.
Was that a great read or was that a blitz?
10 unassisted tackle. That was a corner blitz.
Okay.
And here's Stanley Jackson on a quarterback draw.
Next time he improvises for 15 here.
Running the ball, getting the ball outside. A good block by Matt Keller. Stands moving the chains, and this takes us right now for our first touchdown.
But 4 plays later, you settle for the 3-point equalizer.
Settle for a field goal. I'm sorry. Good kick. Good snap by Kevin Hauser. Good hold. Brett Bartholomew. Good kick. Danny Stoltz.
Very next play, Coach.
Here's the interception. What's Gary Berry? Gary's a converted running back. Great blocking by the defense. Mid-plumber number 19. I know Winfield Garnett got a good block. And Gary put the ball in the end zone. Big play by the defense.
4 plays later, look out because here comes Mark Willis.
Mark Willis, number 46. Watch this. Coming right up the gut, blocks the kick. And again, Gary Berry picks it up. We got 17 points there in about 2 minutes thanks to Gary Berry's 2 touchdowns.
17-3, Buckeyes on top. Mark Renaud does some nice running on this play, Coach.
He's a good football player. Number 26, they got 2 good backs, Cedric Irwin. We need to tackle him. Get him down, Gary. 26-yard run.
Buckeye fans are feeling pretty good right now. Spartans are held to another field goal, 17-6. Joe Germain checks in, and he starts moving the chains.
Brought Joe in to start the second quarter. When Joe comes off, comes in the ball game, something's going to happen. Here we go. Back in the pocket. Get the ball downfield. David Boston. Little out cut, about a 15-yard out cut.
Boston for 13. Boston for 14.
I thought the offensive line did a nice job.
Wiley in the flats.
Get the ball off Michael Wiley down the sideline. Thought he was going to pop it. 13-yard gain, first down.
4 plays later, Stoltz on AstroTurf, 51. I thought it was in the bank.
A little bit short. A little short. Danny's got a strong enough leg to make that. Got under the ball a little bit too much.
Come down. This time you go to the left flat. Wiley again.
Got a little screen play, little screen. Michael's waiting for his blocking to form there in front of him. And again, picked up good yardage.
All right, 4 green shirts. They kind of have Boston boxed in.
Now,
right
bring
here.
the ball outside. Come on outside with it. David fell down, and their number 53 made a nice interception.
Watch Damon Moore. Causes a traffic jam on this next play for Cedric Irvin, though.
Damon's having a great year for us. Look, watch it. This is how you play. This is how you play what we call a counter sweep. Stop the ball at the line of scrimmage. Number 52, Kevin Johnson made the tackle.
All right, after the punt, to still have some time to score, Boston picks up 12.
Nice drive right before halftime. To me, this is one of the keys in the ball game. Right there again, David Boston. David caught, I think, 8 passes in the first half. Joe back in the pocket. Again, little screen play to Matt Keller. You're talking about a good football player. Down the sideline. Now, this is a great job using the clock. Here's Matt up the middle. We've got 3 timeouts left. Got the ball on about the 10-yard line. Watch this throw to David. They're trying to single cover David Boston. David goes up, beat number 3 in the corner of the end zone for a touchdown. Right before halftime. 20 seconds left to go in the first half. Here we go. Defense, get after him now. Again, great job by Kevin Johnson, number 52. Number 11 came off the corner right there, Antoine Winfield, and stripped the interference.
And Schultz is sacked for -4.
Job, Andy Katzenmoyer. Andy continues to have a great year for us. Number 45, we brought him on a blitz.
Here we go again. Jermaine Boston for 11.
Little play action pass. David in the first down. David Boston, number 9.
And your fullback, Matt Keller, for 12.
Matt had the best ball game he's had. North-south type runner, runs over a couple guys, moves the chain. You can see it's starting to rain a little bit harder. It's important now to keep the ball away from their offense.
And Stoltz good this time from 44 yards out.
And, Mike, that's a key play right there. That puts us up. They've got to score 3 touchdowns now to beat us, and they're not going to do that unless they get a big play.
And Damon Moore with the pick.
Big Damon Moore, number 13. Big play in the ball game. Gave us ball good field position, and again we're gonna have to settle for a field goal. Brought Stanley Jackson back in. Play action again to David. David breaks the tackle, picks up some valuable yardage.
And he picks up 15. Here comes your fullback, Keller, this time for 13. Coming down pretty hard right now, Coach.
Matt Keller, right up the gut, right up the gut. Good block. Look at Ben Gilbert, number 64, blow that defensive lineman off the ball.
And then 2 plays later, Pepe Pearson, left side, untouched, walks into the end zone.
Watch the block. Good block. Matt Keller, watch the block right there by number 56. Great job.
All right, so you've held them to a couple of field goals, but Schultz drops back. This one goes for 47. Not bad coverage here.
Yeah, this is a bad play. Bad play. Get up here and high point the football. Well, we need to have a center fielder. Safety should have been in the middle of the field. That's the only way they're going to get back in the ball game is get a long pass against us.
All right, deeper. Sean Penny picks up an even dozen.
You know, this is one of the great things that happened to us. We were able to play a lot of young football players. Sean Penny, Joe Montgomery.
Speaking of Joe, here comes Joe right here.
Mark Garcia. What's Joe? Joe runs over a few of them here. Number 33.
That's against their first-round defense.
Their first-team defense is on the field, but that's a great job. The offense, a lot of those rookie offensive linemen. Tam Hopkins, a left tackle.
And Stoltz gets his third field goal of the afternoon.
Tam Hopkins, a right guard. I'm sorry, left tackle was Henry Fleming.
Number 32, Diggs. Nice quickness here, Coach.
Yeah, that's a good job right there. Niall Diggs going to be a real good football player for us. Helps us right now on special teams. Number 32.
All right, so the Buckeyes victorious once again. They continue to roll 30.